Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias. This is Lisa Maria. This is Lisa Marie. So, yeah, I got up this morning feeling very good. I got up at 5, but guess what? I didn't actually get out of bed. I was watching like really bad YouTube. I don't know what this stuff is, but okay, maybe it wasn't bad. Okay, it was bad. It was not necessary, but it was fun because, like, I was watching this bad YouTube and I sat there and thought, like, why am I watching this? And Spirit said, because you're having fun. So, fun is important. But today we're gonna do a little different type of YouTube, especially in my beautiful house, the apartment, townhome that I'm renting. I actually love it here. Look at me, like now that I'm leaving it, I'm loving it. So, but I wanted to give you a little bit of my morning routine, and I want to tell you about this mask. So, I was thinking, I am 52 years old, and I was wondering if I reach diva status yet? Like, how old you got to be to reach diva status? So, I was thinking that perhaps I reached diva status, and I'm probably thinking that because I'm a Leo. And we're in Leo month, and Leos love themselves totally forever. We're the center of the universe, we think, or at least we are ruled by the sun. So we love to think that we might have reached diva status. Maybe we didn't, but anyway, let me tell you what I do. So this is me waking up in the morning. So let me do that. Tell me what age you reach diva status. I'm not sure, but I've been on YouTube for 10 years. That should be diva status. So this is my bed. Let me tell you, y'all, the hardest thing that I'm gonna have to leaving this place is this bed. This bed is an organic bed, and this is organic sheets, and this is my organic bed, my Satva bed, and it's just it's gonna be heartbreaking. But I love sleeping in this bed. A comfortable bed is everything. I invested in this bed, and I love it. And the sheets I got from Target, they're organic, and this beautiful blush color quilt, because y'all know I love my quilts. And this is what I do. I wake up in the morning and I see all the beauty. This is my balcony. So I think that the first beauty secret is how you sleep. So sleeping and what you sleep on is more importante. So I wake up and sometimes I actually get out the bed. Sometimes I turn on my YouTube and I watch YouTube. So this room is my haven, but everywhere I go, I will create a beautiful space. Then I get up and I go in here to the bathroom, which is Plain and Jane. Okay, so Plain Jane, I can't believe it's me, but it is. Let's see, what do I have in my bathroom? I have distilled water because I find that when I moisturize my hair with water, distilled water brings out the natural sebum, and this is some good stuff. This is what I do for my oil pulling, but I actually do it at night. I do organic sesame oil. It's gone. I like sesame oil better than I like coconut oil for oil pulling, but I will use coconut oil in a pinch. And then, of course, this is not actually rose water. This is just this distilled water in my rose water bottle. And this right here, and I hope she watching Melanin Rich. This is the Donna's Love products, all natural multi-purpose oil. I use it for my body, but I've been using it for my hair before I got it done. And right now, usually I use a clay toothpaste or something that I used to make. But I remember I went on one of my trips and I picked this up at Whole Foods because they have the travel size. Y'all, if you just had to get, if you into natural toothpaste, but you don't really, and you may make yours, but one time you might forget or you don't want to go through it. I didn't know how great this Dr. Bronner's Peppermint All One toothpaste is. The taste, the freshness, the way it leaves your mouth. And don't mind my nails, honey. We're getting it done. I found the all black nail salon. Sister Shalisha, my hairdresser, hooked me up. It's in Durham, so I'm going to wait. I got an appointment with them tomorrow, and it's worth the wait. Peppermint All One toothpaste. So then I do that. Then I come here, and I did it already, and I do my yoga. Hey, Renata, because yoga is muy importante. You have to do your yoga. You don't do your yoga, what you doing? Like, I realized I was thinking about, like, if I could tell the ladies beauty secret, I'm going to get to the mask. Mask every day. No, you can do it. I look the best when I do a mask every day, and I'm going to tell you. But also, the other beauty said, good morning. Uh-oh, here we go. Okay, wait, I hope that's real. Okay, and then I do, but the yoga, oh my God. Yes, Precious, that toothpaste. The yoga, y'all, the womb yoga, that's shaking out all those toxins, that waking up the body, that's circulating the blood, that's moving the hips, that leaning backwards to have the blood going back to your face. You know, when you do like that, you put your head backwards, all the blood is going into your face, and it's just giving you that glow. Like the movement for Black women is so dang essential. And then, of course, why not do it in a cute room, which all of this stuff is going to belong to somebody else. Oh, my God, I cannot believe. Like right now, I'm just loving my space right now. So, yes, yoga is life. It is everything. After I do my yoga, let's leave this room, I go downstairs, right? Look at the wall. The wall is empty. Okay, but I'm having some separation anxieties right now, but I'm going to get over it. So I go downstairs, and there's some steep stairs, and this is, you know what this turned into, y'all? At night, this becomes my tea room. And now I'm into drinking tea before I go to bed at night. It relaxes me, I sleep well, and I use this room for that, because Lord knows, there's too many rooms, you can't be in all of them at one time. That's my new thing. But anyway, good morning. And then I come here, so look at all my fruit. Oh, I don't really have that much fruit no more. Oh, because the fruit's up there. There we go. But what I do is then I come in here, it's my bathroom, and I go in my lovely kitchen. And let me just tell anybody who wanted this is not for sale. I'm keeping this. So I come into my kitchen, and the first thing that I do after I do my yoga is, you see those green smoothies? Yes. Can you hear it, Beverly? Oh my God, what's going on? This separation anxiety. I drink a smoothie. And then look, I keep several water bottles because while I'm doing my yoga, I pull out a bottle of water, not my yoga, when I go take my sea salt bath, which we're going to actually set together. And then this is my kitchen. So I drink my smoothie. And where do I drink my smoothie? I drink it in here. My couch. There you go, real life. I drink my smoothie in here. I sit down on my couch and I open the windows. First of all, I open the shades in the morning when I come in. And then I just look outside and I sit here and contemplate. I got to use all the rooms, so this is how I do it, And then, wait, before I drink my smoothie, and then I do this mask. So let's talk about this mask that I actually keep. Oops, you can't see this. I keep my mask in the refrigerator because it's best that way and it feels good. So let me prop y'all. No, that's not right. You understand what you're doing, girl. Okay, so, sorry, hey. So this is it. This is a mask that I make and I put in a jar and I love it. And it is very simple recipe. Actually, this is even more simple than I usually do. This is turmeric powder and also bentonite clay. Turmeric powder and bentonite clay. And sometimes I put in apple cider vinegar. I actually forgot this time to put the apple cider vinegar in, but you just need some. And the ratio don't even matter. This was more turmeric this time than clay, but it's actually wonderful. You can see it's already working. Tip on your mask, especially your homemade masks, let it dry till you don't see that color. Like let it dry till all of it is the same color. Make sure it's not still wet. In other words, let it dry. That's the key, is to let it dry, because it really has finished doing its job when it's able to dry. So that's just a tip. So now we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna run this bath, and I'll show you. It's so dang simple, simplest bath in the world. But yes, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this anxiety. Oh, it's like I'm in labor. It's like I'm in labor. You have to breathe. Lord have mercy. You know how you have to breathe through like the labor, because the contractions is coming and you just got to breathe, or you're going to have a long labor if you don't. I'm like breathing through. I was like, what is this? Why am I loving my space now that I'm leaving it? What is that? Like, I appreciate every single room. I appreciate every single item. I appreciate everything. But I'll tell you, y'all, it's normal and it's part of the process. It's not, don't go, because y'all going to be like, well, girl, don't do it. Why? I'm attached to my stuff, of course, obviously, but it's more, I don't know, is it the stuff? Is it the house? But Spirit, I know what it is. Like, Spirit talked to me this morning. It's like, it's an appreciation. It's like, it's that thing I said yesterday. We're so into like we have to be leaving something bad in order to go towards something good. That we're so conditioned to believe that you have to be suffering in order to have triumph, and that you can't love where you are and still leave. You can't, and let me say this is all relative. This love where you are thing, a lot of times too, it's like when you're in a relationship and you break up, but you start missing the person because, as my girl said, your coochie be throbbing. So you be thinking that's like some real stuff. You be like, oh my God, I do love him. And you remember all the good stuff until you get back with that fool. And then you realize, oh, this not, it was it was the throbbing coochie, it just led you and you thought it was more and it really wasn't. So I think I'm going through the throbbing coochie stage where of my home. Get the kids out the room, okay? My thriving coochie stage, which basically is, like, oh my God, like, I love this house. No, 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 no. I laugh because Spirit said, wait till September, October, November, December. You're going to be January and mother effing February. You're going to be like, girl, get me the hell out of this house, this town, and this goddamn little nobody in here. You know what I'm saying? So it really is separation anxiety because you do get a little anxious because you're leaving something that you built, which I've done a million trillion gazillion times, so this shouldn't be so different. But I think I know what's happening for me is it's this new place. It's this, I can love and go. I can love something and still say I need to let it go. You understand? Like, again, like it's like the relationship. You could love the person. You could love, even though, you're not together, but you love, but it's like, oh my God, I have to let go, even though I love it, because you know that there's something greater, that you prepared yourself for something more. So but it's definitely more than a notion. It wasn't before. It was like, oh my God. It's like Spirit said, isn't it amazing? You start to appreciate what you have when you're releasing it. And most of us don't know that place. Because if we're releasing something, either there's anxiety or there's pain or there's suffering. And when it's kind of like this beautiful dance, to be honest with you, that you wake up happy to ensure that you'll always wake up happy. That you wake up happy where you are to ensure that you always wake up happy where you are. That I'm actually starting something. Like you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. So you want to be starting something. Okay, anyway, Michael Jackson, Jackson 5. But anyway, Leo got to sing in Leo time. Okay, it's Leo season. I'm about to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to perform, I'm going to be acting and everything else up in here because we are born performers, okay? We bring the cheer. So anyway, I'm just saying that, yes, this is not the easiest thing to do, but it is the necessary. And I started laughing because it's interesting what I value most in a place that I live. I learned this in the DR. The DR, I probably learned this other places, and I could go back and think about it, but it was the DR. When I was in the house in Puerto Plata, that moment of sitting on the couch and listening to the birds and sipping my tea, I can't explain to you. That peaceful feeling was like, oh my God, I could have this forever. When I sat in Jarabacoa with Marlene, go Marlene, it felt the same way. Joe Cientes, the same way. It was this moment of peace. It was that day, it was the tea, it was me on the couch, it was the birds singing, the sun shining, the beautiful colors of the flowers. It was La Flores. It was that same feeling. It was that peace. And what I'm really feeling when I wake up and the birds are singing here is the peace, that the quietness of this neighborhood and this community, it was the peace. It is the peace that I am falling in love with. I mean, I know it because I've had this feeling before, and the house wasn't as decorated in Puerto Plata, right? It wasn't none of my stuff. I actually really just some of the clothes that I brought, but it felt like my house. That felt like my house. It's funny that a house is not a home if you're not there. And I mean, you're fully present. Check that out. A house is not a home if you're not there, which means that if you're not fully present in any space, let's say in this case, the home that you're in, then it doesn't become a home, it's just a house. But it's your presence in that moment that makes it a home. And I felt that home in the Puerto Plata. But I also felt that home in a sense in Jarabacoa. I felt it a little less, believe it or not, because it was somebody else's home clearly, right? But it still was that when I was in my peaceful moment, there is nobody else. There's only me in that now moment, and that's the greatest moment ever. And so what I think is going on here is I'm feeling that again. Because like I said, I still have to be honest with you, like the house in Puerto Plata wasn't as beautiful maybe because it wasn't as decorated as my house, but I felt home. I could have never came back and would have been just fine. And I would have made it all beautiful because that's easy to do for me. I just, that's who I am. That's what I do. So anyway, yappity, yappity, yappity. Let's go upstairs. Okay, let's go upstairs. But yes, I think it's normal to feel, like I said, when my daughter went away to college, I cried, but this ain't my child, but it's all good. Okay, so with that being said, this is what I do. So I'm gonna run my bath. Don't be looking at my thing. I'm gonna run my bath. Hold on, ladies. Hold on, queens. And this is what I use. I just want to show you this. It says Whole Foods don't sell in bulk, and I don't feel like going somewhere else to get bulk salt. This is like $1.50. I buy the sea salt fine crystals, 365, and I use about half a container each day. That's real simple. Oh, and then, so I use a half a container. Sometimes I'm feeling sexy or I need it. I'll use the whole container. And then I also use this, I really buy spirulina. Only time I use spirulina internally is when I'm on a trip and I can't get my greens, then I'll use the spirulina as my greens. When you see my spirulina in the house in the bathroom, it is because I put it in my bathtub. And I don't really measure, but if you want to, a tablespoon in your water is good. Tip on the water in the spirulina situation. Do not put the spirulina in until after you finish running your bath, because the water, as it's running, it actually dilutes the spirulina, which is not bad, but I like that. I like it looking super duper green, so I don't need it diluted. So this is what I do. And then when I take a bath, like I said, there's those water bottles in there. I get a big thing of water bottle that you saw, and I drink the whole thing while in the bathtub. Sometimes I cut off the lights in the bathtub, right? Sometimes I cut off the lights, and I'll just do the night. This will just be my light here. I'll just have that going. That's my light, and I cut off the lights. But sometimes, like a few days ago, I was listening to bachata when I was in the tub. I used to listen to the law of attraction, the Hicks thing, but I don't listen to every day. I'm one of them 500 times, and I got it. Some point, y'all, man, I just love this. At some point, you got it. At some point, like manifestation is not hard for me. I've manifested all my life. I can continue to manifest. It's what I get it's almost like that's the thing about law of attraction. It says, so when you don't want something, you're sending out a rocket of desire. Just get this, because I'm going to break this down a little bit, though, of what you do want. So in other words, knowing what you don't want helps you know what you do want, which means you're going to get the opposite of what you didn't want. And so many people are like, yes, hey, the opposite of what I didn't want. Like, that's what's up. Like, that's what I want, the opposite of what I didn't want. But a lot of times, sometimes it's extreme. Because I think that when if you're asking from a place of desperation, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it, or I really want it, I really want it, I really want it. Oh, you gonna get it all right. And the getting of it, too, even if you don't ask for a place of desperation, you ask for a place of soundness, a place of calmness, a place of groundedness, and you still get the opposite and you get it, it doesn't mean that work is not still required. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have to still go through your thing or heal certain things. So the manifestation, we're also talking about manifestation, which is very easy to do. Everything you got in your life right now, including this video this morning, right now, you manifested. When you go on that bus and you go to that job and you see those people, you manifested. So manifesting is easy. It is what we do with the manifestation, or what we need to do, or what comes out of our manifestations, which is still continual growth. You'll never be able to avoid it. I feel like, you have to push yourself out of what you know, especially black folks. Y'all, this ain't this U.S. American system and the way it's designed is anti-African, anti-blackness, anti-melanin. And I don't just mean on a political sense or even a cultural sense in a sense. Well, I do mean, but I mean the culture of America, where I'm saying goodbye to the culture of America. I'm saying hello to the culture of my African self. There's something on a physiological level, something on a cosmic level, something even on a genetic memory level, that being in a tropical place does for you, and it almost recalibrates you back to your natural self, your natural African self. And when you're back in that, you're not easily fed lies. You're not destructive to yourself or others. You're not confused. You're not sad too much. You're not depressed, because it's more than psychological. Psychological depression is a result. It is definitely not a cause, and it's not even a cure for psychological depression. There's no cure because you didn't deal with the issue. The issue is you, as a melanated person, has been disconnected from that which is natural. That sun in you, the deep science of it is it recalibrates you to get your mind back, because we have lost our minds here. This constant trying to make it happen, the constant things that we need. When I tell you that the peace I felt, that I feel waking up here, is the peace within me. It has nothing to do with this shower curtain in the goddamn wall, or these beautiful organic bed, or any of it. When I was in the DR, the bed, I'm sure it wasn't an organic bed. The couch was bootsy, and old, but why did I still feel that sense of wholeness? I felt more whole because my beauty, my decor was the ocean. My decor was the sand. My decor was the black people. It's very important as melanated people to be around other melanated people, because when people are not as melanated, they want to be. So they pull on your energy. They pull on your melanin. They want it so bad that they take it and you don't even know. You just know you lost your mind. You go into depression. You have bipolar disorder or personality. You got health issues. This ain't natural. That's why my sister said to me, she called me, she's like, I get it. I understand why I know people think that my family first thought I was crazy. I like coming from DR. I was like, I got to get another ticket somewhere. I got to keep on. I got to be around black people. I got to be out of it. I got to be in the warmth. What is this craziness? It's not. It's something, like I said, something happened. And when I go to Africa, it's going to happen on so many levels because it's home. And I know that. I'm trying to get you out of here. We make the best here. All of this is a lot to have to do to feel normal. Look, I have to surround myself, almost drown myself in Africanness, in images of me that look like me, that look like my daughter, that looks like myself. That's what it is. But then I can go to a place where I had little African art on the wall, actually none, except for the stuff that I brought. And I felt more African and more centered and more myself than any of these material things could have given me. Even the thing we got to do 50 yoga, and we got to do all the mass, and we got to do, there was an easy beauty. Just what it's called, let me tell you. You dunk your head and body into the sea, and guess what? You come back out looking like a goddamn goddess. It is it's deeper, y'all. And Africa is calling October 25th through the 31st. You need to come. Also, join my next intensive, because we are going to talk about movement and all this beauty and things. This is how I got here. This is how I love myself. And people are like, how does she do that shit? That's a diva right there. To love herself when herself in this society is told, not you. Especially me, a black, dark-skinned woman like me, I am a threat to the society, because if I say that I am beautiful, that means everything after me, everything that looks lighter than me, has to say she's beautiful too, and recognize, because if I don't think I'm beautiful, ain't nobody else gonna think it either, because they might pretend it, but they don't feel it. You know, it's just like you got to understand, I have to do what I do. I have to stand up. I have to know that I am beautiful. I have to know who I am. You know, it's there. I will not be destroyed. I will not. And if I stay here, this is destruction. It's the illusion. Let me have all my pretty things. Let me have all my stuff around me so I can forget that I'm in this goddamn Babylon hell in so many worlds that look like goddamn heaven. But it ain't heaven. Because when I can go in a place where I had so much less, but yet I was so much more spiritually happy, so much more spiritually, mentally, and physically sound, and the possibility of financial wealth was endless and still is. Once y'all know I will do a remix on your asses. I'll be like, yes, the life is so flowery. And then I'll be like, chicka, 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 ch. Y'all know how it go. All right, I'm loving y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Could you give me some more? Ladies, thank you for the donation, Queen, that you sent me yesterday. Could y'all donate to me so I can go around the world and tell our story, please? Okay, look in the description box. You'll find it. And also, join the next intensive. It really is preparing you. You think to yourself, well, I don't really need to travel. I don't really want to travel. No, you scared. You scared because that's what they do. They brainwash you. They make you think that America's the greatest country ever. They make you think that you're number one. They're not even talking about you as black people when they talk about the greatness of America, even though you was the ones that built it. And you guilty for that. You got that guilt. Well, my ancestors built this. I'm staying. That's some silly ass stuff if you really think about it. No, your ancestors built the goddamn world. Like the Dogon said, we from the stars, Sirius, so we intergalactic. You talking about a world, we talking about galaxies. I'm trying to help you get your galaxy. I'm gonna get back to wherever I go, and we're gonna be doing tours. We're gonna do African Heritage Tour. I'm creating something, and you are part of creation. You are creation. All creation comes from you, black woman. This is very important stuff. So anyway, let me see y'all for this bath get too big or high or whatever it could do. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Precious. Yes, you are a diva status. Thank you, my diva status, Beverly. I love you very much. Thank you. May Forster, good morning. Renetta, good morning. The Machine, good morning. Dr. Bronner's toothbrush is amazing. And my son, isn't it amazing? The toothpaste, oh my God. Good morning, Monique. I use the same toothpaste and I do the clay mask every Saturday. Go ahead, girl. Every day, too. Don't hurt. Don't let them lie to you, honey. That clay is serious. Oh, good morning, the Machine. Okay. Okay, yep, yoga is life, Lisa. Good morning. Seems like you're having a good morning. Yes, Mike. Can I hear the separation? Oh, Lord, you heard it good, Beverly. Wise words of Sun Angel. Grand Rising Queen. Yes, you are home is beautiful. Thank you, Loyalty. Hey, Sun Angel. The thriving coochie stage. Your mask is clay, turmeric, and water. Does it stay moist in the fridge? Yes, it stays moist in the fridge, and yes, water. That's right. Thank you, Intelligent Class. Water. And you can actually add apple cider vinegar, and it does stay more moist in the fridge. Yes. Thank you. Yes, all the bad things about the relationship comes back, right? Loving and still being able to release is true growth for most of us. Yes, Monique, right? Tamu, hey, good morning, Queens, to you too. Beverly says, it was your personal space. Yes. Lakeisha says, good morning. Yes. Lord, not the job. I manifest. I know, right, soul? Yes, it is anti everything. Yes, that's right, says Nakia. Soul says, Malcolm X told us we lost our minds. Yes. Yes, they do, says Soul. Yes, our energy is being sucked out of. Yes. Oh, Beverly, you know, huh? I do the same thing, even in my office. Yes, Queen. Yes, okay, Beverly, enjoying the intensive today. Queen says, yes, people will drain you. Yes, Gerald, you still beautiful. Behave yourself. Because I know this melanin be making you lose your mind, but behave yourself. Lucas says, hey, good morning, Lucas. You look so beautiful in mascara. Now, I know, Gerald, because you into me. You have beautiful hips. Uh-oh, here we come. Gerald, don't get inappropriate or I'm going to fire your ass, okay? No, I love you, but I'm a Leo. I'll cut your ass off. Okay, anyway, I don't want to go there. Oh, look at the water, y'all. We got to make it cold now. So how I start off with it hot, and then I make it cold. And lately, I try not to run the water too high, because I realize I'm more sitting in it. Let's talk about it. This idea of soaking the coochie is very, very, very important to black women. We really do. It really is the releasing of all. That sixth elimination organ, God did not make a mistake on this one. There's a reason that the black woman is God. It is her vagina. It is the ability to release from that place. And be thankful for it. We'd be like, oh, discharging. Oh my God, I got this. Oh, my vagina. No, that your vagina is your barometer. Your vagina is your speedometer. Your vagina is your thermometer. I mean, it is so what? Like it is God. So that salt, that clay, that, because you can do clay in there, anything natural, that spirulina in the bath, that water, that just meditating, she deserves to be taken care of every day. When you take a bath and you sit in the bath, every day you are acknowledging your vagina, because most of the time we don't. I think men be acknowledging they diged. They touch it every once in a while. They hold it down here every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, yeah. And they see it every time they have to go to the bathroom because they got to hold it. So then in a sense, they're connected to a source of their power. But we as women, we forget that. So that's soaking, that thing will soak. I'm going to help y'all out, okay? Because I'm helping myself out. So, and anyway, if you use the mask, it will make you youthful in appearance. And really, y'all, young and youthfulness, really, the real secret is inner. It's an inner secret. And the inner meaning that's not in a secret. Be happy, smile a lot, laugh hysterically. I love it. One of y'all saying was so right on. It was like, I was like, yeah, my neighbors, they never play music. What the hell is that? What's wrong with that? I don't trust them, right? And so I said, they don't need to. With your hooting and hollering and all your music playing, they getting it from you. And I do realize that I'm loud and I get excited and I laugh all the time. I mean, I laugh about things that are serious. There's a not. I love myself and I love my joy and I love my laughter. I want you to love yours too. You know, we have to laugh. We got to find joy, but you find a lot more getting the hell out of this. Like I said, this, you don't think, I was even saying like, oh, America, I'm not mad at America and da-da-da-da. It's not that. It's not genetically, spiritually, physically, mentally, or financially conducive to our well-being. And why do I say even financially? Because some people here make lots of money, and some people are so goddamn unhappy. They make a slave. You got to jump and dunk a goddamn hoop to get paid a whole bunch of money. And usually by that time, you already in the sunken ass place. Okay, you're already in the sunken place when you get that far off. I don't want to be sunken, okay? I don't want to think I'm conscious, but I'll think I'm woke, but I don't got the water too high. Yeah, we the guy side. Think I'm all that, and I don't even know how to turn the damn thing on. And I'm gone. So there is something about it, but I was just saying, I think I'm saying those because my sister had called me and said, Lisa, you know, sis, she said, she's like, she New York, so I love my sister so much. She's like, yo, sis, you was right, sis, you was right. Something happened to you and you're like that because, you know, you was in your natural place. Anything that mimics that Africa in a sense, and it's seeing all them people of color. Even when I was in Trinidad, there's a lot, of course, it was used to be more blacks than Indians. Now that I heard the Indians are more Indians than blacks. But either way, everybody looked black to me. I wrote a poem there. It's that something, that genetic memory that's tapping at you going, this is really you, this is really you. You go, this is really me, this is really me. And then all we got to do is figure out how can we make this happen. Now, black women, y'all make something out of nothing like nobody else. I'm not worried about you creating financial security for yourself, especially when you don't need as much to live a great life. And we're going to talk about all that in intensive $77 till next Wednesday. I'm going to make it till Wednesday. So join. And y'all know I'm going to Sapelo Island. Guess what, y'all? Let me tell you what I found out. Then I'm going to take a bath. This is funny. Yeah. So let me tell you how I go. So I got to take a plane to Atlanta, Georgia. From Atlanta, Georgia, I got to get on the jet, which I'm assuming is a small plane, to this place called New Brunswick, Georgia. From New Brunswick, Georgia, while I'm there, I got to find a taxi. I got to get in the taxi, and the taxi going to take me to the dock to get on the ferry. Y'all think I'm playing, because it sounds like who's on first and what's on second, but this is the real thing. And then Mr. Bailey will pick me up on the other side, and then I'll be on the island. So let's talk about this. A plane to a jet to a taxi to a ferry. Now, you know that's God. You know that's Goddess. They're trying to say, no, see, this is Holy Land right here. Okay, forget Israel and the rest of that. This is Holy Land, and you don't just walk up in here. You got to take plane, trains, and automobiles, basically, to get here. I got to get on the plane, the jet, the taxi, and the ferry. And I'm going to take y'all with me. I'm taking y'all with me. So I was like, oh my God, wow. Yes, yes, good, yes, yes. Oh, yes, okay. Oh, that Ashaki Grand Rising. Greetings, Candy. Kandaki is the sweetest, beautiful, most young lady that I've met in a long time. She was the first person and only person thus far to come buy some stuff from my house, and I loved her. She's so spiritual. I watched Reverend Knight last night about what you should do before you go to sleep, and one wants to be happy and okay with yourself. Oh, I love it. It shapes our entire life to be good with yourself. Yes, beautiful queen. And sis, you told me in the email when you're coming back again, and I'll go look at it so I can see. Thank you. Hey, Chanel, greetings to you, beautiful. Yes, y'all. So I'm going to go now because I know y'all got other things to do than look at me in this face. But this mask, see, did you notice as we were talking, did you notice that it was like very, it dried. And this is like the perfect, got a little bit thin mask, but this is the way it's going. I mean, I'm seeing glowing underneath already because I woke up this goddamn way, darlings. Woke up happy. So, yes, take good care of yourself. Love yourself. Join my intensive. Follow me around this world. And Africa, if like I said, you're right. If DR is doing this for me, Africa, if I'll try to film it when I get off the plane. If I hit that ground, spread eagle, kissing that ground, just don't even worry about it. Just get it on video and you know, make sure you keep that dang footage because I'm sensitive. My sister said that too. She said, you know, why I think it's going to be important for you to travel is because of your spiritual sensitivity. You're sensitive. You're going to feel it to the max. Whatever it is that a place has to offer, you're going to feel it to the max. And I remember one time I was reading a horoscope book and it said that everybody has different things. And for a Leo, it's I feel. I feel. Because we're heart-centered. So she's right about that. I couldn't explain why I was crazy when I came up with DR. I lost it. Super duper depression. Not just me. Y'all get it too. You go on a great vacation, come back home. Why are you so depressed? Why are you so sad? Why are you so... But you know what? This goddamn matrix is so designed so goddamn well. Because after a while, you just get back to your routine there. After a while, you just join the old boys and girls club. But you never will be included because you're black. And you can't be up on top because you was already on top when you was in your motherland, but you forgot. You went to sleep. You didn't like your blackness because every day your blackness is threatened by other people. And then you go low back to sleep until they give you that 1 week off. And maybe they'll give you 2. And you so goddamn happy because you off the plantation for 2 weeks. It's like the Sundays that the enslaved Africans had. You got about 4 Sundays, okay? You get 4 Sundays and during the week you still jack. Most of us when we go on vacation, we get drunk or we stay high or we do something else because we so goddamn happy not to be off the plantation. But can you imagine if we actually sat there and was able to soak it up and not get turned up? We was lit up by the light and the sun instead of lit up by some substance. Can you imagine if we were fully able to immerse in the places that we would be so that we didn't schedule 500 excursions so we could forget why we're here anyway? It's all a game. It's all a game, but you know what? It's your game. It's the game of life and how you play it. And I think we can play it at a better, it's not necessarily, it is a higher because vibrationally, as melanated people, we're very high vibrational. Can you imagine a high vibration and you're trying to squeeze it into a low vibration? I mean, this is some trickery going on here. They got us thinking they this ish. I think what helped me all these years, my sister again always tells me, I've never really been in the system. You're going to tell me, like, I revolted. I tell you, I was the one that had a job, and it was like, I remember retail. I told you this story, I was in retail. And I was like, I hate this goddamn job. Why am I working this goddamn job? Like, I was young. I was like, was I 21 maybe 19? That's how long. And I'm working this goddamn job, but I love clothes. So they was like, look, we get y'all the employees get a 45% discount on the clothes, but you got to work here for like 3 weeks. Honey, that 21 day, I was like, is this the day I get my discount? They was like, yes. I went to work. I hated every minute of it. I wasn't a seller. I can't sell people on shit that I didn't. I mean, like, I'm not, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. I don't even sell you stuff that, because I'm a seller, but on stuff that I think is good for you. But anyway, I stayed on that bad boy. It was the 21st day. I shopped till I dropped on my lunch hour, and I still had time left. I said, oh my God, to my supervisor, I still got time left. So I'm going to, I'll be back. I'll be back because, I'll be back after lunch. I ain't never come back again. I done got my clothes. I ain't say goodbye. I got on that train, Brooklyn bound, because it was in Manhattan store. I got on that train. My mama said, what happened? I said, I quit that goddamn job at lunchtime. I took my 45% discount, and I was out. My mama was high-fiving me like, yes, yes, girl. I was encouraging my house, if you don't like it, don't do that shit. My mama told us, oh, you don't like that shit, don't do that shit. Let's do something else. You so good, you so smart, you so amazing, you're so wonderful. You can do whatever you want. You can do it. My mama, what? You don't like that damn, get that, girl. You don't want to go to school today, don't go. Shit, you're smart anyway. Oh, my mother was amazing. And you may think it's backwards, it's wrong, but I think I'm doing okay. My sister's right. She said, you never really worked in the system. I worked in the system in California for 6 years, and I think I was going to kill myself. I drank a bottle of wine, a baguette, and some, what is that stuff? Pate. I don't know what that, I was some highfalutin wino, basically. I was drowning. Remember I would go in the bathroom at lunchtime at that job I worked for 6 years, and I would look in that mirror in the bathroom. I'd be like, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. I didn't even know what depression was until I had to work under white supremacy. When I knew I didn't even know I was an artist. I knew I wasn't this shit. And I go with my mama. I wasn't with my mama anymore. I was here in Cali. I was in Cali. My mother was in New York. And I call my mama. I'd be like, woo, child, this is hard. She was like, well, quit. I was like, but damn, that worked when I was living with you. Now that don't work no more. But eventually, I did better than quit. I got pregnant. Yes, I got pregnant. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. I got pregnant to a Rasta. And Rastas were so anti-system. They was anti-Babylon. And I never saw such black sufficient people, self-sufficient people in my life. And I became a mother, the greatest thing I could have did. And I educated my daughter in the greatest black pride that she could ever have, although she'd rather be in goddamn Europe going on trips, because that's the shit that happened to when you Afrocentric and conscious. Your children come out talking like, well, Mom, I don't really know why you want to do that. I'm Afrocentric and my daughter's so not. She's like, well, really, like the DR wasn't really working for me because, like, I really need, like, Mom, I really need I need cafes, Mom. That's the cosmic joke and shit. You are Afrocentric, your kids be talking like fucking Sally and Becky. You just look at them and be like, God dang, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Oh, Mom, I know how you feel, Mom. I know, but Mom, things are different. No, it's not. Shit ain't different, and your ass is going to find out. Okay, that's enough of my motherly advice. How about y'all? What y'all think? Drop in the comment how you feel about this video. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. I said that already. And also donate to the cause. Join the damn, join the next intensive. Love you, ladies. Let me see where we at. Yes, y'all. My daughter is a whole different breed, but I love her. She's conscious. She knows. I be telling her stuff like, she be like, oh, Mom, I be like, which one? The Jewish girl? The white girl? She said, well, Mom, I know what you're thinking, Mom. It's not like that. Then she come to me and said, well, Mom, remember when you said that about Beth? I was like, yeah, what happened? Well, Mom, well, Beth, and then, and then she took her aside and the other girls, let them live a little. They'll understand. All right, y'all, where you at? It's time to go to work? All right. Kandaki says, Awakening. I love Reverend Ike. Yes. Chanel says, I can't wait to go to Cape Town next year. Yes. Brawna Sanders says, good morning to you. Yes, I'll definitely come back from vacation change. Yes. Monique say, hey, today's the full moon Aquarius. Oh, that's why my mind is so high. What shall we release today? Well, first of all, full moon is about what you want to create, what you want to give birth to. Because the new moon is about the releasing so that you can manifest. So let's put out what you want and watch it come. That's number one. And the other thing is Aquarius. Aquarius, oh, they are the air signs. Aquarius are mind people. This is excellent. This is working your mind at its highest. Aquarians can think out the box like nobody else. They are intergalactic. They live on the cosmos, okay? They don't even come down to Earth. That's why nobody can really understand them. Some borderline call them crazy, because sometimes they are. But my brother's an Aquarius, and he's loony bin. So, but his craziness is mental. Well, yeah. And so I think that it's not crazy when you think about it, so most people can't get on that frequency. So rise to your highest frequency today. And from that highest frequency place, very much a mental thing, put out in what you want to give birth to right now. That's what that's about. Thank you for asking. Yes. Hey, Nicole. Monique says, OMG, I can't stand having a bunch of tours and excursions. Oh, me neither, to fill up my time vacation. All I need is gourmet food, delicious cocktails, and relaxation near water daily. That's the case for me. Yes, Queen. My sister keeping it all the way real. Yes, Candy. Lisa Marie, you are right. The kids don't know until they know. Girl, Nicole, I'm here for it. Left out loud, my daughter is the same way. I call her bougie. Exactly. Chanel says, I would love to work for myself. I'm so overworking for others. I just want to be free. Join my next course, honey, that's coming September 1st, and it's on special now. I'm with you, Chanel. Yes, honey, they don't know, but I love her. I love her because she reminds, I want hope. I want to keep hope alive. I be wanting that humanity thing, like I tell you, I think the biggest thing is, she finding out things for her own self, and I think that's always best. But what I think is, like I was saying, when I never forget when I went to DR, and I always tell you about it, when I was, friends with my friend Jesus at the time, and Jesus was like, he gave that Caribbean thing. No offense, I love you. I'm African. You're African. But a lot of times people from the Caribbean, because I think y'all see each other more than we do. Like, I think Black Americans know about white folks, because that's all we deal with is with white folks, until y'all come to America, to the States, and you be like, oh, shit, them Black Americans ain't lying. White folks is a mother ever, right? But, you be like, we are the world, one love. I hate that goddamn song by Bob Marley. Now, I don't know what he meant by that shit, but I think white folks love that song, because it's like, yes, one love. He's talking about us. It's like, I feel like when I hear that song, I'll be like, black men, let's get with white girls so we can feel all right. That's how I feel when I hear that goddamn One Love song, okay? Look, so that's white people like, oh, we're gonna F white girls. Yes, one love, parts the joy. I hate that song. But that's for my own personal reasons, right? So then, and I feel like Caribbean folks sometimes, they be like, no, one love. Because even my friend from Trinidad, he's in the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes is not the Nyabingi Rasta. It's not the Bobo Shanti Rastas. It's the One Love Rastas. No offense to the One Love, But, he's like, no, it don't matter. He told me that too. Like, we all one. Really? Because when I look around Trinidad, I see y'all's, and where they sitting? They sitting pretty high. So I'm not sure about this. When in the same DR, he's like, it's just one love. Color don't matter. Really? Because I see them sitting up high and y'all sitting down low. So if color don't matter, that's what they want you to think. But when he woke up, like I said, the anger that he experienced, and I said, then you got to get past that anger and be like, what can I do to up-level and uprise and uproot my people, so we could understand that this one love is the one love we have first within ourselves, and then secondly for our people. That's the one love we need to be promoting, the one love between each other. Because when you wake up from this matrix, you wake up from this unreality, because you created multiple realities, and you so genetically superior, mentally and physically superior, that they made you have to think that you were all of that on an inferior level. But when you wake up to the truth that they in this sun, they trying to look like you, but they don't want to be like you. They love everything about you but you. They want everything you got. And you start to open your mind and see how we was astrologers, the first one, and Imhotep, the multi-talent, Queen Hatshepsut, the self-proclaimed king and queen, Queen Nzinga, the chiefess of her people. And you wake up to that and you be like, wait a second. And I'll never forget how angry he was. He was cussing them out. I was like, ooh, slow down, though. Hold on, wait a second, but I understood that. I'm way past anger. I don't have it. I'm joy. I love myself. And I'm at 52, because I just turned, I forgot. I'm going to get mine. I'm going to be in that sun. God, there's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone. And before my life is gone, I'm gonna find me a place in the sun. I'm gonna find me that place in the sun, and it ain't here. I love you very much. Thank you so much to the Lisa Marie Show. Tune in tomorrow when my face will be green instead of orange. And I will break down the components of the green, the chlorophyll, and the importance of it to the African. But we'll talk about that in the group. Okay, ladies, let me see. Thumbs up if you like this. 47 people, 15 thumbs up. I find that hard to believe because I'm a Leo. All right, yes. Yes. Okay, see, now let me say this. Isn't this interesting? You say new moon is manifestation, full moon is release. So I told that the dark moon, just like women used to bleed, it depends where you're coming from and what culture. Do you know that most women used to bleed on the dark moon, the new moon, they used to release? And most babies were born during the full moon. Because as the moon gets fuller, it's impregnating, so it's actually giving birth. So really, I was taught that the full moon is the birthing because she's getting fuller and fuller, and the dark moon was the releasing. And like I said, historically, women bled on the new moon and gave birth on the full moon. So it's however way you think about it. I think, as who feels it knows it, Lord. Who feels it knows it, Lord. Who feels it knows it. So whatever you feel, watch it work for you. So yeah. Yes, ma'am, says Chanel. Definitely Chanel to Erica. Kenny says the Marleys really love what? Oh, Lord, they love them. God dang it. I guess they kind of part of them too. But still, the ones that's not. Okay, Beverly laugh out loud. Queen Kadaki said, oh, candy head color is always a factor, Beverly. Yes, the truth will set you free. Yes, says Erica. Beverly says, yes, full moon babies is a real phenomenon even today. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I got the releasing because the dark moon, the darkness, you're shedding, you're letting go. And then the full moon is like, here I am, baby. I done worked it all up and I'm ready to give birth and do you what you want, girl. You be like, yes, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, your probably says, does she exhaust herself? No, because you should read about the Leo. We're quite energetic because the sun always shines, but not in the goddamn north. No. It don't shine in New York in the goddamn winter, though. Get the hell out of New York. Run, don't walk. Run. Get out of all these goddamn places where you got sun for 2 months. 2 months of warm weather and the rest is doomy ass. We ain't no, how are we supposed to live in the cold? That shit don't even seem right for us. And y'all know y'all don't like living in the damn cold. So I'll take my intensive. Take my intensive so you can get the hell out of this. And you can stop being cold in the cold and misinformed and misunderstood because you don't know yourself. And if you don't know yourself, God dang it, what you gonna do? You lost that. You in a sunken place. You don't want to be in a goddamn sunken place. Don't be in a sunken place. Okay. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, that makes sense. I can see that the new moon is when you melt. Yeah. So, but you know what, Monique? Like I said, Precious is laughing out loud. I agree with you. I think, let me tell you about all science. It only works if you believe it. That's the real thing. So whatever you believe, so it is. So if the new moon, if I think the full moon is it and the new, another way around, I think that it's about belief. This is great because this really lends itself to a deeper conversation, which I like to find. It's all about what you believe. Because if you believe the white man is God, then God, so be it, it's going to be happening. If you believe the black woman is God, so be it, that will be it too. So I agree with you that even on rituals, only rituals work if you believe in them. If you believe in that god dang thing, god dang it, you can move mountains. Now I'm trying to tell y'all, I'll be levitating once all this shit come off my wall. Y'all will witness this. I will be literally off the ground. Take your pictures. Remember that day because you might never know when it's going to come. Luckily, YouTube records, so you'll be able to see me levitate. But I'm just saying that on a metaphoric level in a lot of ways that if I keep saying that shit and y'all keep hearing that shit, I might actually levitate and y'all might actually experience that because we both are in agreement. So whatever you believe and feel, that's what a ritual should be based upon and really nothing else. So yeah, thank you. I got you, Queen. I got you. Okay, yes, I'm here for it all. Full moon, yes. Yes, millennials, yes. So yes, that was Chanel. Laugh out loud, Michigan gloom and oh, Michigan, oh girl, and all them black people up in Detroit. I know why that. Ooh, that your black folk people is like probably like we revolting. This is not good for us. All you can do is plant the seed. Yes, Queen. Yes. I never did. I need to get out of Oklahoma. Yes. Ooh. Love deeper conversations. Yes, Monique, I love you. Even though I work a job, I move out. Yes. So said I move how I want. Because then now see that's the true moving outside of your body. Because you're gonna have to be up in Babylon. But I will say this. There's a way we move here that we've made okay. There's a way we moved here that we are kind of still in survival mode, or we're bucking the system, or we're not even knowing it. We're still fighting. We're still, something in us ain't rested. Something in us ain't free. And when you go to places where you just the connection to you and those that look like you on a bigger scale is amazing. Look at some folks when they go to the continent of Africa, various countries in Africa, and they all feel that same, you could be yourself, you could be human. It's not just a physical thing. It's so much deeper. It's something that goes on underneath this beautiful melanated skin that we have that is like, it's like sparks of light and electricity that is either ignited when the lights go on or de-ignite or deactivated when the lights go off. And I feel like being in America, we sleepwalking, the lights is off, and ain't nobody goddamn home, and we really all in a sunken ass place. And you can only know when you go somewhere else and you don't understand what happened. Like that was so, oh my God, was it just vacation? No, it wasn't. It was a connection to your frequency that is so dulled down. We be like, we got, like I said, when I realized that I had to do yoga, do face masks, do sea salt bath, put spirulina, buy expensive organic foods, make sure I fast 500 times a year. You know, all these extremes to be somewhat sane and beautiful. And then I go into a place, like in this case, because it could be many places, the DR, and I live near the beach, and I'm in the sun every day, and I'm laying on the sand every day, and I'm dancing, something as natural, in the sun, on the beach, in the water. Wait, I had all the elements going with another black person. That charge and that beauty came from such a deeper place. Even when I was in Hadabacoa and I was among the trees and the birds, I was like, even my mind was more activated. I felt more wisdom and intelligence. I felt like I was really operating on a higher vibrational frequency. I think it's different. I really do. I think that the Rastas got it with Babylon and so many other conscious folks, but I'm not chanting down Babylon. I choose to be out of it, and that's me. But I make the best of where I am because we all do because we black. Yes, we are black. Yes, we are black. I am black. Okay, I'm about to do a dang spoken word. Okay, Soul says, even though I work a job, yeah. I love you back, sister. Yes, Monique. Yes. I work for myself too. Oh, along with working just need. Oh, cool. So yeah, for sure. Yes, something is definitely missing here for me. Yes, I just like it too. They ran with that song. Yes, oh Lord, didn't they run with the soul? Beverly says, yes, sleep well. Ooh, girl, we ain't trying to do that no more. So join my intensive because you know what? Okay. I have a motive for why I want y'all. I be so on y'all to let's move forward. It's the Exodus, you know. I have a motive that why I want you to break out of this system and find a life that's more of your own. I'm gonna tell y'all gonna laugh, but do you know how lonely it is that in the daytime I can't call none of y'all? Cause you're at work and shit. I can't call you cause you at work. You be like, wait, Lisa, hey, wait. Shh, okay. Oh, girl, yes, sir. Okay, Bob. My sister have to do that. Okay, Bob, I'll get that invoice out to you today. You have a nice day. I'll be like, okay, girl, bye. I hate that shit. I hate that shit, when you at work and I can't talk to your ass, okay? I got my other girl, she working 7 days. I be like, girl, what you doing? Girl, I'm in work. Girl, let me pick up this. Girl, I got, girl, I be like, girl, shit, girl, I need somebody to talk to. My other girl, girl, can you come over for a minute? Girl, I got work, girl. Girl, I got to drop the kids off. Then I got to go to work, girl. I'll call you at lunchtime. Oh, shit, the boss. Bye, shit. I hate it. I hate that shit. You understand? Stop working these jobs. I ain't got no goddamn friends, okay? I ain't got no damn friends because they all at work. I can't talk to your asses, okay? This shit is real. Like, I thought I kind of have to help my sisters out because this shit is lonely. I'm lonely. Everywhere you go, you can't go. No, ain't nobody to talk to. You're all at work. I might see you at lunchtime. You be like, girl, I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Oh, shit, 10 minutes up. See you later, girl. Bye, girl. See you later. Meet you on set, girl. Ah, shit. Nah, we got to change this shit here. We got to change this shit here. That's the problem because you at work and I can't talk to you. So I got a problem with that shit. Pass this on. Share, like, subscribe, comment if you felt fat, donate. But y'all know what I'm talking. Y'all know that shit is true. Yes. So says no, we are not all one. Yeah, right. That was a huge thing I recognized when I got in the Ross community. Right? Chanel is rolling, Monique is rolling, Lakeisha's rolling, the boys by. You know it. Yes, at work, laugh aloud. I will be available if you keep making me laugh. I know in here, right? Ha ha ha. Morning queen. Hey Pam, hilarious says Monique. Hey, just caught you. Well, yes, I hate that shit. I thought about this the other day. I said I got to get my queens right because a girl is lonely. I be in here all depressed, be like, shit, I got all kinds of deep shit going through my mind and shit. I ain't got nobody to share with because they got them at work, okay? I be trying to time the video. I be like, God dang it, they at work. And then wait, when you do get a goddamn lunch break, you can't talk either. I be like, wait, girl, I called you, it's 12. You told me you take lunch at 12. Hey, girl, I'm calling. Nah, girl, I got this bill I got to pay. And Con Ed, they close at 5:30, girl. No, I don't want to be up there. You'll be like, shit, they got your lunch hour too, these mother effers. Did they take your lunch? They took the lunch, girl, too. I'll see you later. Then you got real duties after work. Girl, I got to pick up the kids. I got to get Bill's lunch ready. Bill done got fired from his goddamn job. I don't even like repeating this damn shit. It's making me depressed. I ain't got no friends because you're at work, so we need to get you out of them damn jobs so you can hang out with me in the middle of the day. Can we go get our nails done together and shit in the middle of the day? Can we shop at Whole Foods when ain't nobody got there in that mother effer? Can we do that shit? Because I need that. Can we just have a goddamn conversation in between time and in the meantime? We can't do that because guess what? Your ass is at work. So I'm going to free you from the work because I'm selfish and I need you to hang out with me. Okay? All right. I think y'all got this shit. We cleared the night today. This morning. Yes, you can, oh, yes, I love it. You too funny, but it's so true. Hey, okay, wait, I missed a few people. Yes, Beverly said, you can call me. I'm always home. Okay, Beverly, you home. Well, thank God. Morning, hey, Evelyn. Mary says, hey, you too funny, but it's so true, right? Tamuan. Tamu, I told you I'm coming to your town. Okay, I know you're not there right now, but I'm coming to Trinidad for 3 weeks. You can always call me. Oh, Tony, thank you. You are a best thing for me. What, Lakeisha, you know? You get us right. I'm ready for the entrepreneurship life. Freedom, yes. Hey, Taliva, my wonderful queen who loves and supports me as well. That is the master plan, surviving, not living. Girl, I've been locked in the house for a month because of the heat and humidity. I know that. Ooh, girl. Yes, Tanisha, I love you too. Chanel said, I hope you have a great day. I needed the laughs. Yeah, girl, got to go back to work. Huh? I know that's right. Good morning. You can call me. Oh, I got another one. Thank you, Elizabeth. Laugh out loud, says Beverly. Oh, that's so cool. You going to have, oh, girl, I'm going to have so much fun. So, all right, queens, have a beautiful day. The goddamn battery's running out. And I say, I mean, that's when you black me, be like, yeah, the battery running out. I'll start getting on the goddamn battery. Why the battery don't be working when you saying some heavy ass shit, huh? I'm crazy, y'all. I'm crazy. Gotta be a little crazy. Okay, are you coming Savannah Way? Actually, I'm coming to Gullah Geechee Land. I'm coming to Georgia, New Brunswick. I gotta take a train, and I gotta take a plane, a jet, a taxi, and a ferry, and then I'll get there. Get there if you can, okay? I feel like every day I looked at the man, I said, wait, Mr. Bailey, I got to take a what? He said, well, first you take the plane, And he Gullah Geechee too, so he say some stuff I don't be knowing what he's saying. I'll be like, what did Mr. Bailey just say? I'll be so embarrassed. I don't want to ask Mr. Bailey. I don't want to ask Mr. Bailey to be repeating stuff, but he Gullah Geechee, so that's a whole nother language. Hopefully I'll learn it when I come. He said something to me the other day. I said, Mr. Bailey, what'd he say? But this man, Mr. Bailey, he said, no, you take a plane and you go into New Brunswick. So I was like, oh, cool, New Brunswick. Okay, I got it. And then I booked the plane. It was like, no, you're going to Atlanta. Then you get on the jet, and the jet going to take you to New Brunswick. Then I called Mr. Bailey and said, well, what time you got to be at the ferry? Because I need to call your name in. I was like, okay, Mr. Bailey. He told me the times. I said, okay, Mr. Bailey, when I get off at the plane in New Brunswick, the jet, what I do? That was way better. Like I did say what I do. He got it. He's like, what I do? He said, well, you got to take a taxi. A taxi? God damn it. And I said, where I take the taxi, Mr. Bailey? He said, you got to take the taxi to the dock. The dock for what? The ferry. You can't get here if you don't get on the ferry. I was like, so I got to take the plane, the jet, the taxi, and the ferry. And then what happened? Then I'll meet you on the other side. And I bet we still going to get up in the car. So I really want this. I'm going to Georgia. It was real. I'll try to document this. So we take it. I'm in North Carolina. I probably could have just drove, but I don't drive. So there you go. Okay, well, yeah, y'all. So that's going to be more than a notion. Oh, here we go. The trolls, they hating because it's too good. Yeah. Peace and blessings, Monique. I want to get out of the matrix, working and still feeling the struggle of paycheck to paycheck. God deliver me for real. Sing it, girl. Yes, yes. Mary, yes, man, we need deliverance for sure. Yes. Peace, Queen. Lisa got me rolling. Thanks, Lisa. You're welcome. Okay, so we're going to go now because we got the trolls, because they love the blackness, because they trying to put you up in that goddamn sunken place. But we say hell to the mother effing nah, hell to the mother effing nah, to the mother effing dark place, mother effers, you mother effers. That's like the 1970 Black Power. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? You ain't shit anyway. You trying to troll my shit, but you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? You mother effing sunken ass. All right, I'm done. Okay. Thank you, Queen Lex. Yes, yes. Here we go. You're beautiful. Thank you. I'm scared to work for myself. I just want to have steady income. I know. Well, you can have that. But then again, no job's going. Yes, Chanel, you got it. Hey, main beauty. Repeat that point again. So true. Grand Rise. Yes. I don't even know what point, girl. I'm loving your silliness so much. Yes. You know, you got to cut people out in like a cool ass voice. You know what I'm saying? Because we be Gullah Geechee. We be Gullah Geechee. Love you too, Nakia. We be Gullah Geechee. We be Gullah Geechee. That's why we got to talk in code for these mother effers that don't know because they got there too slow and all they do is blow that coke every day because they fake. And in a way, I don't want to see them how they play. They evil to the core and they always want some more of your blackness because it's delicious. It's inviting and they get exciting, but they don't want to give you your ing, which is your justice. They want to fuss with this. They want to take from this. They want to make from this, but they don't want to shake with this because they cake with this. Smash the motherfuckers so they know that you going to have face with this. Okay? Spoken word, yeah. All right, good night. See you later. Have a beautiful day. Leave a comment, subscribe, and all that other good shit. And I'll see you in the next video. Have some fun, y'all. That was off the top because I'm from Brooklyn. And this is how we mother effing do it. Love it, y'all. Have a beautiful day. See you maybe later. Kisses. Snap, snap. Thank you. Description box. Next intensive. Donations. Join the Patreon. See you now. Peace.